of the year for me. Nothing else is compared. And then you get to play Dark Souls 2 on there as well in Super HD with all the DLC if you don't already have it. But yeah, if you want Bloodborne and you're thinking you're teetering between PlayStation and Xbox, definitely go PlayStation. Me and John, the day that game was confirmed, like it was coming out, there's no possible way it was getting pushed back. We literally just went out and got Xbox or PlayStations. Yeah, Xbox has never had like the greatest exclusives. It just did the online better, and now PlayStation's online isn't bad. So Titanfall, blech. Titanfall is bad, man. Like it isn't good. Like I mean, I played it. It's kind of fun, but no, not enough people play it. Like half of your games are just filled with bots. I think it definitely contends for sure, Blazing. It's one of those things where I've never played a Witcher, but I've seen them played, and I know it's a great game, and I'm really excited. We already have it pre-purchased on the PlayStation, actually, so I'm just waiting for it to come out. And I think it definitely has a chance to beat Bloodborne in the the Gen Pop Game of the Year, but I doubt it's going to win it for me, because I'm a Souls fanboy, man. I played Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls Scholar for Sin, Bloodborne. I played them religiously. Bunch of hours in all those games. I mean, I've got tattoo plans for Dark Souls. So it's going to be hard. It's like if Witcher is that good to where, it prized me off of Bloodborne, then, I applaud it. But right now, Bloodborne is definitely my game of the year. It was just so beautiful. It was done well. I liked the system they implemented in. It was just really good. Yeah, we about to listen to that Frozen right now? Yo, Let It Go is going down on the Twitch stream right now. Talking about video games. Listen to Let It Go. The Dream. But yeah, no, I think The Witcher 3 is definitely a contender, for sure. Right up there with Elder Scrolls Online and Batman. I think those are the hard hitters this year, right? There's probably going to be some more stuff towards the end of the year that might get surprise released. But for now, I think those are that's the big three right now would be Bloodborne, Elder Scrolls, Batman, and Witcher. That's 4 though. Whoopsies. Tattoo plans. Damn son, need to jump into that franchise. Yeah, man, Blazing Stars. But we're tattoo guys. I have 3 South Park tattoos, a Pokemon tattoo. So I mean, like that's my thing. I want to get more gaming tattoos. I mean, Red Devil. I mean, I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm just not taking. I'm not going to take away from the Xbox. Like, I'm not saying it's great, but I mean, it does have its qualities. It just doesn't have as many as the PlayStation, in my opinion. But yeah, no, I have a tattoo plan for one of the guys to be sitting at a bonfire somewhere in this general area, along with some other shit. But yeah, I would definitely Bloodborne. Do you play GTA on the PC? I do not play GTA on the PC. GTA lover, PC lover. We played GTA on the PS4. We didn't want to wait that long. It looks beautiful though. It looks amazing on the PC. I've watched a couple videos. God, it keeps looking I'm putting down my hand down my pants when I'm just throwing it in my fucking sweatshirt pocket. Yeah, Blazing. Seriously, the Souls franchise is just like, it opened my eyes. Like when I say this, I'm not even, like, it sounds like it might be a joke, but like literally the Souls series changed me as a person. Like, it seriously changed my perspective on a lot of things, gaming wise. Elder Scrolls Online definitely is something I want to look into. I got into the beta on PC and I didn't play it much because I was on a shit PC back then. I really wish I had the chance to give it, another shot, but I didn't sign up for the beta, so I'm shit out of luck on that. So, but we'll probably pick it up if it's good. Yeah, Blazing. I mean, like, and it may sound like it's like I'm overselling it, but I'm serious. Like when I played Dark Souls, I've never had a game physically break me the way that game did and forced me to play the game the way it was supposed to be played. Like normally you can jimmy your way around, but like Dark Souls broke me down and in the best way. So, and it changed. As I said, it changed me as a gamer. Like, I feel like it made me so much better at everything. Like, even in life, like just the way decision making goes. Even in it can be used in life situations. For me, of course, that was my personal experience. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to you, but I was a big Call of Duty head back then. That's all I did. I played competitively, game battles, tournaments, and shit. And that's all I did was play Call of Duty. So when I got basically baited in. Oh, what's up from Norway, man? No, I thought it was a funny name because you asked me if I played GTA. I mean, but like, yeah, if that's your shit, man. If you love GTA and your PC, fucking go for it. PS4 blew them fuckers out of the water. They got laughed at E3. Oh god, their E3 was so bad. Their E3 was so bad. God, their E3. No one's E3 was that great though, from what I remember. Nintendo's might have been alright. I don't remember. Played PS4 beta. I thought it was better than PC. Sweet! That's something I need to hear right now. I always play games on higher level than normal, like Halo and Legendary and Gears of War series. But see, that's the thing. Like, Dark Souls... Hold on, I'm moving the mic. That's the thing. Like, on that game, that just, like, it doesn't really change... It changes the difficulty, but it's like... It's just, you get hit less and they get hit more. That's what that difficulty really does. And it densifies... raises the density of the mobs, of monsters. But in Dark Souls, it's completely different difficulty. Like, Blazing, before I even go into this, have you played a Souls game before? Have you played Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, or have you tried Bloodborne at all? Yeah, fucking go Norway, man. Go Norway. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying either stream, if you're on Ustream or Twitch, make sure you guys follow. We really enjoy the support. We've had a very successful day. It almost feels selfish to ask that question. But we enjoy the support. We love it. We love streaming for you guys. It's seriously the most fun we've had in a while. I know I keep saying we like there's someone else here, but I promise you that there was someone here before, and he will be back. But right now, I'm solo dolo. I'm solo streamerino. Also, Twitch people, can you let me know if the music's too much, if it's too loud or anything, if it's like overpowering me? Nope, but I'm thinking about getting it, but I am always thinking of my first streaming too much. And that's the thing, Blazin'. People are always worried about that. And that's the thing. Dark Souls is a very easy game. Like, it's an easy game. Like, it's hard. Like, it still has its challenges. But if you play the game the way it's supposed to, the game is so fun and rewarding. Like, I'm going to tell you a story from Dark Souls 1, okay? This is the first Souls game I ever played. The hardest game I've ever played in my life. Every time I beat a boss. Well, I say easy as in like after you beat it 5 times and you know everything about the game. But when you're going in blind the first time, there's so much mystery and there's so much fear. And when a game can make you feel emotionally like that, it's fucking insane. Like, I love when something can make me actually feel real emotions. Like, that's why I really enjoy really good TV shows where you get connected to a character, or, like, very good music, or, like, Dark Souls, how it makes you feel actual emotions just playing it. And as I was saying, like, the game gets, almost to the point where it's quote-unquote very easy after you've beaten it a shit ton. But that first playthrough is what you will always remember. Especially you, since you're fresh. You've never played any Souls game. The first Souls game I ever played was Dark Souls. And it may go down in history as the best game I've ever played. Ever. And it's just like, when I say this, I am not kidding. There was a boss fight in there. It's a very iconic boss fight from Dark Souls. You may have even heard of it. For right now, we're just going to call him ONS. And this boss fight held me up for 2 days. I mean, I lost sleep over this boss fight. Not from staying up, but from laying in my own bed, just thinking of ways of how I could beat them. Because I had no real understanding of how the game's mechanics worked. And it's like... And when you're like that, and you're so motivated to beat it, you're sitting there theory crafting, like, what if I take this, and I use this item before I go in, maybe it'll give me that little bit of edge I need, or, he always does this, let me roll this way. The game makes you think, because when it comes down to it, it's almost like school. If you study it enough, you're gonna win, okay? Because they do this, they all have the same moves. They typically do them in the same rotation. Now, obviously, you'll have a little RNG every now and again, but if you learn... Well, that's the thing, though. It's like, all it takes is beating that one boss. You're like, oh my god. Because when you beat it, you're just like, that wasn't even that hard. Like, I can do that. And then you go to the next one, and then you're stuck, and then you beat it, and then you're so happy. It's literally, it's totally worth it. I'll say that. If I've ever felt anything in my life, one of the best feelings in the world is beating a boss that you are stuck on. May it be Dark Souls or any game. If you put enough time and effort into that boss and you finally conquer him, there's no greater feeling. And then Dark Souls just intensifies that feeling because of how brutal the game can be when you go in blind. But it's to the point where if you're and you start understanding how the game works a little bit, or you find your feng shui of how you want to play the game and it's working, then you can beat every boss in that game. Because, I mean, if there's someone who can go through the game without a shield, two-handing a weapon, butt naked, without leveling any of their stats, I'm sure your moderate gamer can definitely beat Dark Souls. It just takes a little time. Yeah.